I think something that it's important that you mentioned early on in the presentation, Lisa, was most companies are still going to AI or automatic tracking systems, right? So it's not even a human being reading this, and you're trying to get through through the gate, right? So if perhaps there was two things happened. One, there was an opportunity to cover something that was in a job description that were important words, then you could move it to the cover letter. But if you saw, and again, even if you had it in the resume and you saw they've indicated it's really important to have the skill set or experience, then you have it there again, and the system just counting it like, they're counting all those things, because there's job scan and others that you can run that through to see if the job description, what percent of your application actually matches the job description. And there's a number, it says somewhere to 60-80%, because like, why bother submitting it if it's not matching those key words that Lisa was talking about in terms of skills and experience. So that's how I see another value to it, because it's less and less human beings, especially that initial go around, are reading those things, and you're trying to get your foot in the door.
Yeah, I mean, and you just have to keep going. I mean, you just have to keep applying, and I have another, this kind of veers off from the cover letter topic, but it's like I've started this new ritual that when I get home from an interview, I write my thank you notes, I finish everything, I get that off, and then I take a handful of birdseed and I just throw it in the backyard, just as a way to just kind of release it and let it go. So I don't sit there and, should I have said this? Should I said that? Did I say this right? I mean, and then on to the next one. Anything that's going to help you release that and just keep moving on.
Nice.
Lisa, do you also you make notes of who said or asked what?
When I'm in a phone interview, I do.
For your thank yous?
Oh,
you can...
well, I generally for my thank yous, I try to kind of personalize them somewhat. Like if I have like an academic dean who was on the committee, I'm gonna talk about the role of academic programs and advising, versus if I have someone from admissions, I'm going to mention something about their role or something about their office in that cover letter that make it specific to them. But I try to keep them short and to the point.
Okay.